everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. As we head towards kickoff, two quarterbacks will be on the field today trying to push their team to victory. It's Manning Broncos going up against Carr's Raiders. So let's go down to Denver, Colorado, where Jim and Phil are on the call.
Moore's going to be deep here for the opening kick. The leaders of the AFC West are set now to kick it away and get this game started. They'll take it at the 20. At quarterback, the young man, there's been a lot of buzz around him at 6'3" out of Fresno State, Derek Carr. First down, offense readying for the snap. Right, offense lines up here. 18. They send the tight end in motion. Hold on, baby. Alert. First down at the 20. Ellington's handed the football. Trevathan that time on the tackle. And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also a solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
All right, here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
Second and 4. Gets the handle here. Ellington is tackled down.
Ellington's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down here after the run.
All right,
offense lines up here.
Wide 88.
Maurice Jones-Drew. Miller's going to make the tackle. And now a look at the Raiders lineup. Their passing numbers on the year are just dreadful. After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Carr comes out in the pistol.
Wide 88. Wide 88.
Looking across the middle, makes the reception.
The catch is made for a first down.
Rhythm, you hear it so often in sports, and it is true, especially on the offensive side. That's another first down by the offense. They got some rhythm, and these kind of drives usually lead to scores.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Carr's going to be in the pistol here.
Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert. Hey.
Smith's all over that offense and brings him down. And now here's the Broncos defense. They are one of the best in the NFL when it comes to total defense. That's second down coming up. Jones-Drew, the receiver, all the way to the right side. Trying to beat the play clock. Carr's going to take it from the gun. Smith's able to get a hand on it and knock it away.
When it's third long on the offensive side, you have very few choices on how to pick up a first down. Call one of them and see if you get lucky and see if it works.
This is third down. Reese is the receiver, sent out wide to the left.
Wide 88. Wide 88.
Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Intercepted. Room to work. On his way. The 20. And he's brought to the ground. posting now a new career high, going over 4,000 passing yards for the first time in his career. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. Manning from the gun. Could have been intercepted. Now that we have a moment, here's a look at the Broncos offense, starting with the offensive line. This is an offense that has one of the most dangerous passing attacks in the NFL this season. Balls lined up directly behind the quarterback here. And it's out of bounds, incomplete. And now here's the Raiders defensive lineup. Second best in the league when it comes to pass defense. The Broncos now on third down. Just a week ago, they converted at a high rate in third down situations. Third down and 10. And Thomas can't hold on that time.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
No doubt about it. Put 3 on the board.
There's nothing like being ahead in the football game, no matter how many points it is, because now you can manage it in a different way, even though it's early in this game, and you make the other team come after you.
That's a touchback, and the ball will be spotted at the 20. First down on the way. Offense lines up here. Tight end in motion.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! Hey!
Ellington's going to secure the handoff. He's brought down at the 20-yard line. Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Offense lines up here. Throws the pass. Gets it out for the completion. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the first down.
How about that? You throw the football behind the line of scrimmage, and the running back catches it and makes a big play out of it. He's able to make people miss, and he can break tackles. This guy is a force.
The Raiders have turned into the cardiac kids. They won a tight one last week, but they trail in this one with time remaining.
You got to be cool under pressure. And I think this is a pressure situation. You got to make plays when it counts in situations just like this.
Jones-Drew is tackled down.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
We ready? Wide. Zebra. Zebra. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert.
The Raiders have it at the 34. And knows exactly where he needs to go to pick up the first, and he's got it.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
First down here after the completion. Ellington's lined up in a single back formation.
Red 18. Hold on, baby. Alert. Alert. Hey.
They'll run it here. Trevathan that time on the tackle.
That was a power running play that time by the offense. It picked up some good yards. Nothing like it. Show the defense you're willing to get in there and slug it out and get some tough running yards.
That leads us to second down. The Broncos with a nickel look here on defense. Ball comes out, and the recovery is made by the defense. Ellington's in on the tackle. Great job by the defense, forcing and recovering the fumble.
You said the appropriate word there, forcing. The hit was so solid and so good. The offensive player had no choice. He had to give up the football.
First down at the 50. Throws to the right. Manning over to Thomas.
Well, he had all day long to throw the football that time. That's why he had success throwing the football down the field. I'll tell you what, this defense, they need to start blitzing this quarterback.
And here we have second down. They've come out in the dime package.
Let's go. Hey, 20.
Manning keeps it. Got the completion.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Thomas is a receiver in the slot.
Hey, he's man. I got him all day.
Third and 4. Finds Thomas.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Ball lines up in the backfield.
Let's go.
Manning with the give. A tackle behind the line.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Second down following the run. Thomas going to get set in the slot for this snap.
20.
Let's go.
Bring you right.
To the ground. Left side. And a gain of 4.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Manning set. Empty backfield. From the shotgun. And he's forced to the ground.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, I'm sure the defense is going, my gosh, what do we got to do to stop these guys? You know, once they even get near midfield, they know that the other team is in field goal range because that kicker, what a leg.
Broncos ready to boot it down the field. Moore's going to test the coverage this time. And he's met head on right there at the 20. They face first down.
You ready? Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
Here's the handoff. Maurice Jones-Drew. Sylvester Williams puts a stop to that.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
And it'll be second down and 6 after the running play on first down.
All right, here we go. Wide and yank. Zebra.
The play clock's running down. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Barrow's the one who made the big stop.
The Broncos guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got it in the backfield and made the tackle.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Red 18. Red zebra. Zebra.
Gets it out for the completion. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Hey, we go rally. Rally. Hold on, baby. Alert.
Play clock's running down. Maurice Jones-Drew. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up 2nd.
Here we go. Red.
He'll keep it on the play fake. He's got the catch. Gains 18.
Carr selling this play big time. The defense, they go for the run fake, and that's why he has time to throw the football and makes the completion. Good job.
One last play before the quarter ends. First down at the 49. Jones-Drew's going to take the handoff now. Switch sides. Take a break. First quarter comes to a close here in Denver, Colorado.
The NFL on EA Sports is brought to you by Snickers. You're not you when you're hungry.
The Raiders still possess the football as we begin the second quarter. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Raiders will go with the pistol on this play. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Number 17.
The offense picks up another first down and extends this drive.
They are, Jim. They're marching down the field, and I give all the credit to the offensive line. They are dominating the defense right now.
Here's the first snap after the big play.
Zebra. Zebra.
Ellington's got it on the handoff. Ellington is tackled down.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
And Holmes is lined up now as a slot receiver. The Raiders take it from the 28. Ellington's taking the handoff. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Third down following the run. Carr comes out in the pistol.
We ready? Red 18. Red.
Play action fake, looking to throw. He has the grab, picks up about 2.
Good job by the offense, getting another first down. You can tell by looking down on the field that defense, hands on their knees. They are getting tired.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. What a drive this has been.
Alert! Alert! Wide. Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Has Jones. Jones met after a gain of 8.
Quarterbacks love throwing the football on first down. Usually, it's the easiest defense to throw against. They do a nice job that time. They get some good yards, and it's almost a first down.
Play after play after play here on this drive. 2nd and 2. Ellington's handed the football, and Ward's there to make the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Play number 12 coming up for the offense. Mounting a serious drive.
Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert!
Now 1st and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. He's stacked up at that point.
This is where on the defensive side, where you have the lead, the team's driving against you, call something different so you can come up with a big play and stop the offense.
We ready? Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! Hold on, baby. Alert! Alert! Zebra!
They better hurry to get the snap. On the money. In the promised land. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
When you look back at every single game, especially on the offensive side, you win and lose games by how well you play in the red zone. That was an awesome job by the offense. They found a way to score the touchdown.
The Broncos return team is always dangerous. Perhaps they can shift the momentum back. Scores 7-6. And a touchback. It's 1st down as they head to the line. Balls lined up as the single back.
Red 20.
Let's go.
It's over to Welker. Manning complete as he finds Welker on that throw. Gains 18.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the 1st down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion. Manning comes out in the pistol.
Red 20.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Finds Thomas. He's brought down at the 46.
You need balance in the NFL. That's what it's all about. Why do you want balance? To keep the defense guessing what's coming next. That play call on 1st down throw. Nice throw and catch, just short of the 1st down.
After that grab, it's now 2nd down and 2.
Red 20.
Ball's going to secure the handoff. He's going to be tackled right around the 46-yard line.
Max so strong, he can do everything on the field. He can rush the passer, beat up tackles, tight ends. How about defending this outside run that time? Stuffs it for no gain.
After that last carry, it's 3rd and 3. Nickel formation here for the defense.
Red 20.
Manning's back in shotgun formation. Justin Tuck has a sack.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the 3rd down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
The Broncos call for the punting team. It'll be a touchback. The Raiders offense now coming out.
Hey, we go rally. Rally.
Tight ends in motion here.
Wide and yank. Zebra. Zebra!
First down and 10. It's the old counter play. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
This will be second down.
Hey, we go Riley, wide and Yates, wide and
With two hands, he has it. Von Miller ends the play.
Number 38 makes the catch.
Well, they complete the pass, Jim, but doesn't get the first down. Sooner or later, you got to throw one down the field.
It'll be third down.
Zebra!
Carr's setting up now
Hey,
in the pistol.
Zebra! Zebra! Zebra!
They need to get the play off. And he's going to be dropped for the sack, and they're going to be punting after a short series.
Well, it's all about timing. I got to tell you something. The safety did a wonderful job timing the snap count that time. Caught everybody off guard, and he gets the sack on the QB.
Welker's got it now. Flag is out. Has 12 on this play.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course for now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist, go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
Manning sends it to Welker.
When you see defenses playing man-to-man coverage, what they are saying, we are going to force the quarterback to make an accurate throw. Well, that time, that was accurate. That's why they got the completion.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. It's over to Welker. Brings it in. Welker tackled down.
When it's man-to-man defense, what do? It's you against the receiver, and that time the receiver won. Also a nice throw by the quarterback.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Ball's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback.
Let's go.
The give, trying to power his way right up the middle. And that's a gain of 13.
Ball's the guy, anytime he gets a chance to get in the secondary and make a big play, he thinks he's going to take it for a touchdown. It's a big run, but still well done.
Now, the next snap from inside the red zone, where a week ago they starred as a team. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. And that's a gain of 9.
It's getting harder and harder in the NFL to score when you're this close to the goal line. So what will the offense do? They better be creative. That's all I know.
He's going to get another carry. That's a gain of only a yard. And now we reach the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Offense lines up here. Anderson, that's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
Oh, you just love it as a quarterback. You get down in there and it's first and goal and you score. Now you don't have to sweat the fact that, man, what are we going to do if it gets the third down? You don't have to worry about it. Good run, nice touchdown.
Extra point was good. The Raiders, return team, hoping to set up something before the half as they've fallen behind. The score's 13-7. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Raiders break huddle and start their drive this time from the 25. Ellington's in the backfield. Single back set.
Zebra!
First and 10. Ellington's got it on the handoff. And they tackle him there at the 34. And the offense will call a timeout. Following that timeout, offense back out on the field. Second down. Offense lines up here.
Zebra! Zebra!
Got the completion. Tackle right around midfield. And you look now at what's been happening here in the first half. And while they're trailing, the passing attack has been effective here, Phil.
It's been very effective, Jim. When you watch this game, listen, this coach likes to be aggressive in the pass game, and his players have rewarded in the offensive line. They are protecting well, and the quarterback, when they're open, he is putting that football right on the money.
The Raiders decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. After running it, it's second down. And Holmes is lined up in the slot.
Hey, we go rally, rally, wide and yay.
Carr's got it in the gun. Catch made. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Ellington is in the backfield. First and 10. Ellington's taking the handoff. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line. Second down coming up. Moore's in the slot.
Zebra! Zebra!
Throws to the right. Jones has got it. First down. The Raiders have to take their final timeout. That's it. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Offense lines up here.
Zebra! Zebra!
They'll run it. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled some 3 yards away from a first down. Ellington's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. Second down, 2 to go. He'll throw it over the middle. Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally you're going to grab the face mask.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. First and goal. Here's the handoff, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Raiders.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Raiders will go ahead with the extra point. Counted. The Broncos getting ready to field the kick. Halftime is fast approaching in a game where they now trail. The score's 14-13. He's put the ball on the tee, and he's about to kick off. And no return here, so Manning will start this drive from the 20. The Broncos offense ready now to see what it can do. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Now 1st and 10. Ball's handed the football. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
Good job that time by the offense. Power run gets them a few yards.
Gain of 4 on the play.
And now they'll try over again on 2nd down. Peyton Manning under center. Ball's going to secure the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains. So that's going to do it for the first half. Raiders are up in this one.
We welcome you in now for the EA Sports Halftime Report presented by Verizon. Now let's take a look back at the first half. The Broncos have had their issues holding on to the football, but still remain in this game. The Raiders have to feel like they've missed out on some great opportunities to take control of this game. All right, let's get it going. Here's the first half highlights. 1st and 10, Moore's got the catch here, and the play will come to an end after a gain of 20. Raiders still on the field. Reese has got the catch here, and he capped off the long drive with the TD. They go up by 1.
That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20. First down here. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Nothing drives a coach crazier than a false start penalty.
False start, offense.
They come to the line, and it's first down. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Over to Thomas. Brown's the one who brings him to the ground.
Good job by the quarterback completing that pass against the zone defense. Look for the open space when you throw against zones. That's what he did, and he got the nice completion.
2nd down and 11. The defense gets a sack.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having an offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
Now looking at 3rd down. Manning set, empty backfield. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Great pass, great catch, great control.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
First down here after the completion. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Looking to go up top again on first down. Peyton connects with Jacob Tamme in on the stop.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here. Peyton Manning from the shotgun. Looking across the middle. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
Second down coming up. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Manning out of the gun. Throw to the left. Here's Sanders. And they bring him down at the 38-yard line.
The Broncos just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down by a few points in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Manning set in the pistol. Ball's going to take the handoff now. Gain of maybe 5.
Well, what you try to do so many times in the NFL, do the unexpected. The defense is expecting pass all the way. Everybody's running to the quarterback. What do? You confuse them. You mix them up. You run the draw play. That's why it was an easy run.
Second down here after that run play. The defense comes out in the dime. Manning's going to take the snap from the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Ball lines up in the backfield. And he's sacked again.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on third down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
The Broncos will have to punt. Offense a little too slow getting set at the line on that one.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
First down coming up.
Zebra! Zebra!
Offense lines up here.
Hey, we go rally.
They send the tight end in motion.
Wide and yank. Zebra! Zebra!
Ellington's got it on the handoff. Off the right side. And that's a 2-yard gain. He struggled to run the football last week, and that continues today.
We all need help, don't we? We need help. And this running back, that's what he needs. They need to run some different plays. Give him a chance to get some success.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Ellington is in the backfield.
Wide and yank.
And off the mark on that short throw.
Great situation to be in for the defense right here. It's third long, and even though their team is losing the game, you can get after the quarterback and hope you can find a way to force a turnover.
Interception. Ball is out. Nice tackle. And the defense has it. What a lucky break this time. They fumbled, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL team.
Before there's another snap, the officials want to go back and take a look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it's not a fumble.
The play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
They went to the booth, and it was not verified.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
Manning's lining up in the pistol.
Red 20.
First down and 10. Ball's taking the handoff. Harrison's there to make the tackle.
Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
After being stuffed at the line of scrimmage, it's now second down and 10. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Ball's on the ground. Oh, they cough up the football, and the defense takes possession. Thomas in a whole lot of pain right now. We'll take an injury timeout. We'll be back in just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury. Just a moment.
In this game now, it's just so spread out. Everybody is so fast. You just can't avoid it. Concussions are just part of the game, and I hope he's okay.
Wide and yank. Wide and yank.
1st and 10. Has Jones coughed up the football. The tackle is made.
Well, the one thing we know about the NFL, when you have the football in your hands, they are going to attack it. You got to know that as a ball carrier, protect it a lot better.
This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. Peyton Manning under center.
Red 20.
They tried to convince them otherwise, but that's a false start on the offense.
False start, offense.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. Ball's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Good piece of tackling.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Coming up, 2nd down. Ball lines up in the backfield. Will go ground. And a run right up the middle. And it's James Harrison who makes the tackle.
This is just another way when you run the draw play to see if the defense that you're going against has discipline. If they don't, draw plays work great.
After that run, 3rd and 8 for the offense. Manning's going to be in the pistol here. And he's going to be dumped. And that's a 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. The field goal attempt is good. It's good.
You got to take advantage of good field position. The offense doesn't do it that time. I know they get 3 points out of it. Nice kick, but still a letdown for the offense.
Matt Prater is ready to run up and kick this football. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't grab the face mask.
Hey, we go rally.
Tight end in motion.
Wide 88. Zebra.
The Raiders have it at the 39. Ellington's handed the football, and they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
When you're going against a really athletic defense, there's nothing like reverses and the counter run game because they see it, they go, and you counter it, and that's why it works to perfection.
Zebra. Zebra. Hey, we go right.
2nd down and 5. Reese is going to secure the handoff. Brought down at the 47-yard line.
Number 45 with the carry on the play. 3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Hey, we go rally. Rally. Wide 88. Zebra. Zebra. Zebra.
Trying to beat the play clock. Ellington's going to take the handoff now. And there's only 2 yards to be found right there.
That play is good for a first down.
Raiders, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Hey, we go rally. Rally, zebra. Zebra.
The play clock's running down. Underneath and incomplete that time.
He's such a smart linebacker. That's why he was able to knock that pass down that time. He diagnosed the play. He saw what it was going to be, got himself in position, and he made it happen.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Carr comes out in the pistol.
Hey, we go rally. Rally. Wide.
Out to the left. Gains 16.
That play is good for our Raiders.
The Raiders did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and, you know, you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Carr's setting up now
Hey,
in
we
the
go rally.
pistol.
Zebra. Zebra. Zebra.
First and 10. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. Tackles made.
You got to protect the football on the offensive side. When you don't protect it, the way these defensive players can run, you're going to get in trouble, and that time it results in a fumble.
The Broncos will now start their drive at the 40. Manning comes out in the pistol.
Ace, ace, ace.
The Broncos will take the snap from the 40. Set up screen. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Lots of ways to attack cover two. There's no doubt about it. You can throw it underneath. You can pump fake the safeties, make one of them move, and still throw it deep down the field.
Second down and 10. Delayed handoff. Middle. He's brought to a halt. The Broncos lead right now, but you will see that not everything is going their way. Ball's had a tough one, especially down the stretch. If they want to control the game, you have to think they're going to go back to him for some more touches and try to get it right.
That's right. Keep giving him the football. Keep mixing the plays up. Don't get obvious in your play calls. If you do, the defense will have everything on their side.
Offense lines up here. The Broncos snap it at the 41. Here's Sanders. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Number 10 makes the reception.
I think as time has gone on, more and more coaches and teams, we see them going for it on 4th and short. But this decision, you're winning the game, 4th and short, you're near midfield. I don't think you go for it. Don't let the pressure of the fans or your players get into your mind. Punt the football away. That's the right decision.
First down here. Jones in motion here. Now 1st and 10. Ellington's got it on the handoff. That brings the play to an end.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
That's a face mask call, and of course from now on it's 15 yards no matter how you slice it. They don't even have to interpret it anymore. The severity of it, it's a big penalty.
Yeah, it is a big penalty. You know, one thing, you know why we see a lot of face mask penalties in the NFL now? It's because players tackle too high. Get your arms around the waist. Go down low to make those tackles, and you wouldn't get those face mask penalties.
1st down at the 31. Has Jones. He's brought down.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
The Raiders snap it at the 36. Takes it from the strong eye. New set of downs now after picking up the 1st on the ground. The final quarter begins with this snap. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
2nd and 10. Reaches out and grabs it. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up.
Big 1st down by the offense that time. Here in the 2nd half, they're losing a close game, and you get that 1st down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
Back to the air here on 1st down. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
Jones has really hit hard that time. And I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
2nd down and 10. Has his man. They'll mark him at the 34.
The catch is made for a 1st down.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the 2nd half, and you're losing, but you pick up a 1st down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
Got a big lane. He's taken down at the 23.
Number 4 gets the call.
Carr's able to show everybody why he should get the football more. Good job that time, finding his way and picking up a 1st down.
This will be the 8th play of this drive. Play clock's running down. The Raiders line up in the pistol offense. Maurice Jones-Drew gets it here. Ward's there that time for the tackle. It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Raiders in the pistol formation. Looking to the right side and throwing. Has Jones. And it's Von Miller who takes a stand.
It's a nice drive by the offense, Jim. They're down. They're driving down the field. Let's see if they can put 7 points on the board.
And the offense will need 3 yards here on 3rd down after the completion. This long drive continues.
Rally, wide, and
the catch is made. Barrows in on the tackle.
The catch is made for a first down.
Always a good job to pick up some yards when you're in the red zone. Nice throw by the quarterback, and he gets the completion.
First down here after the completion. Marching down the field and taking their time.
Wide and Yates. Wide and Zebra. Zebra.
Play fake. Looks to his left. He's got the catch. Moore's there to take him down.
When you can't hit the quarterback or put pressure on him, there's not much you're going to get done then. That time, the quarterback had time and throws it down the field for another completion.
The pass play picks up only 2. So now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. The long drive continues. Carr's going to take it from the gun. Almost intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
3rd and 8 coming up after the incompletion. This has been a long drive so far. Sticks to his hands. In the books. Touchdown.
Touchdown Raiders.
Good job on that touchdown. That puts them ahead, and it's always, of course, better to be ahead than behind.
The point after is good. The Broncos back now for the return, going to look to try and get back on top. Scores 21-16. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. Throws out the arm. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Broncos come to the line, starting this drive at the 28. The defense comes out in the nickel. The Take it from the 28. Tuck has a sack.
That's how we do, D. That's how we do. They don't want.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
Ace, ace, ace.
Manning standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Here's Sanders. And they tackle him down at the 37-yard line.
When you throw a slant route, it's really important for the quarterback to make sure he keeps it right in front of the receiver and to his body. Why? So he can make the catch and protect himself. They did it perfectly that time, and that completion almost got him a first down.
The Broncos from the 37. No one's going to get him now. The 30, the 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? Easy touchdown pass.
And they will not convert here on the two-point conversion. Good stand by the defense. The Raiders ready to return the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20. The Raiders offense now marches onto the field.
Hey, we go rally.
They send the tight end in motion. First down and 10. Ellington's taking the handoff. He's tackled right at the 24.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down here.
Hey, we go rally. Rally.
Reaches out and snatches it.
There wasn't much there that time, so good job by the quarterback just throwing the ball and getting the catch and just getting a couple yards.
On the way, third down.
Hey, we go rally. Rally. Zebra. Zebra.
Jones-Drew has it out of the eye.
Jones-Drew's looking for a place to run, but there is nowhere to go. The offensive line just gets dominated. Good job by the defensive line that time.
Welker from the 21. Welker tackled down. First down, offense readying for the snap. Manning set in the pistol.
Two times. 20.
Balls handed the football and picks up about 3.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
Second down following the run. Ball lines up in the backfield. Finds his mark. He's going to be tackled right around the 49. Looking at this comparison, Phil, it's fun to see these two quarterbacks going head-to-head in a tightly contested game.
Yeah, so well played on the offensive side by both teams. The quarterbacks, they've been very sharp. They're on target with the football, and their offensive lines are playing very well.
Peyton Manning under center. Staying with the passing game on first down. Here's Sanders. That's a gain of 6.
The margin of error against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback than it would be against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
Manning's lining up in the pistol. The Broncos take it from the 43. Ball's going to secure the handoff. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains. And that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here.
First down here after the run. Caldwell's a receiver in the slot. Manning from the gun has his man, and he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line.
Latimer is one of the best route runners in the NFL, and he showed it that time on the quick slant. The football is right on target. Nice, solid game, just short of the first down.
Second down, 4 to go. Ball's going to take the handoff now.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense that time. They diagnosed the running play, they got in the backfield, and they tackled the runner for a loss.
2 minutes to go in the second half. The defense looking for one more stop here on third down after that run. Latimer's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Anderson's got it on the handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down. Prater set to attempt the field goal. The Raiders stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. And this will be a 50-yard field goal try. That false start penalty will push them back 5 yards.
False start, offense.
That timeout might be very useful for the offense. They're now ready to go. He'll try this one from 55. The kick is no good. No good.
Well, you got to have a short memory when you're a field goal kicker. Now, he is having one rough day. He is missing these kicks, but you just got to go to the sideline and go, if I get it one more chance, by gosh, I'll get it done.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. First down. Let's see what they come up with here.
Zebra!
He'll fire it out to the left. Incomplete. The Raiders come to the line. Fourth quarter with 2 timeouts remaining. Nickel formation for the defense here. Second and 10. Keeps it here. Makes the catch. Talib's there to take him down. Trailing every third down. So big at this point.
Zebra!
Ellington's taking the handoff. Flag is out. Gets about 9 on the play.
Personal foul. Face mask. Defense.
Grabbing the face mask. We see it almost once a week, and here it happens again.
Well, a lot of times these defenders, I'll give them a little slack because they're running so fast. They're trying to tackle some tremendous athletes in open space, and sometimes accidentally they're going to grab the face mask.
And that'll be a gain of about 2. The Broncos are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The Raiders come to the line of scrimmage with 2 timeouts to play with.
Zebra!
The Raiders from the 22. Maurice Jones-Drew searching for space to the right. Met by Von Miller. That's a timeout by the D. Third down coming up. Needing a first at this point. Offense lines up here.
Riley, wide and Yates, wide and Yates.
Third down and 5. Ellington's handed the football. Swallowed up behind the line of scrimmage. And the defense will use one of its timeouts right here. The Raiders are a kick away from a field goal that would give them the lead here late in the game. And he converts here on the field goal try. They were thinking touchdown that entire drive, but in the end, they have to go field goal. They convert here in the closing stages.
Well, I'm sure they would have loved to kick that field goal as time expired, but that's not the case. Good job of moving the football down the field.
The ball is jarred loose. That'll stop the play right there.
Well, one of the reasons why you put your fast guys on the kicking team, because you want them to run down there.
We have a review coming from the booth. Was the knee down, Phil, or was it a fumble first?
I think what we need to do here, let's stop it when the knee hits the ground. And once we stop it, let's look at the football. Does he have possession of it completely at that time? If he does, then it's going to be down. The runner will be down before the fumble occurred.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
Well, it was called one way on the field, but now inside of 2 minutes, it was a booth review, and the call is overturned.
I think if you left it up to the coaches, they'd like the booth to review them all, Jim, because put all the pressure on the officials in the NFL. That's what it's there for, to overturn bad calls on the field.
Sure, got to get the stop here. 20.
First down at the 27. It's over to Welker. Manning sends it to Welker. Time is the huge factor as he's tackled. Now on first down. Every snap crucial the rest of the way. The Broncos have been all season at throwing the football, and it's been another game like that today. Manning's been efficient. He's been finding his targets, and he's getting it done.
He is showing why he's one of the better quarterbacks in the NFL. When you take his talent and you put along with it great decisions, you get the ball is out.
They bring him to the turf.
Well, that's what you call a takeaway. That time the defense just hit the ball carrier so hard that he had to give the football up, and they lose it.
It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Takes the knee. This is going to be a long field goal attempt. No good. No good.